to draw this adorable little school teacher. It is Teacher Appreciation Week after all. Let's appreciate those teachers. You're going to need something to draw on, something to draw with, something to erase any mistakes that you might make, and a marker to outline your doodle. Grab all of those supplies, your crayons, your markers, your colored pencils, and your paint, and let's get started. So it is Teacher Appreciation Week, and I know as a teacher myself, it is very hard to not be around our kiddos during this time. So I am going to help you guys draw an adorable little teacher, and you can change it so it looks like you are a teacher. And maybe you can email her a picture of it with a little note or a thank you, telling her how much you appreciate her, because we are really working quadruple time to try to stay on track, and it is very difficult when we can't see your adorable little faces that make all the work that we do worth it. So we are going to start with a vertical piece of paper, so skinny on the sides and tall in the middle. And I'm going to start with my teacher's head. So I'm going to start with a kind of a rounded, almost like a squarish rounded shape here. I don't want it too rounded. I like to keep mine a little bit on the boxy side. And I'm going to go ahead and give my teacher her eyes. And if you have a male teacher, you can do all the same things that I'm doing. It's just going to be the hair and the outfit that you'll change. So I'm making it a girl. So I am going to give her lashes. So if you have a male teacher, do not give her eyelashes. And I'm going to give her a little smile. Next, at the very top of where my U shape is, that's where her ears are going to go. So you can go ahead and give her 2 ears. You can add a little dot on them for an earring. You can draw in earrings. Maybe she doesn't wear earrings. It's up to you. Next, we're going to go ahead and give our little teacher here a curved line here for some bangs. And then I'm going to curve over here for the other chunk of her bangs. Now I'm going to come down, and on each side of her neck, I'm going to do her hair last because I want it to come down behind her outfit. On each side here, I'm going to curve around and down. Okay, so on that side, but on this side, I'm only going to go a little less than halfway because this is about the halfway point. Because as a teacher, I know that I cannot make it through my day without a giant cup of coffee in the morning. So we're going to go ahead and draw in a nice coffee cup here. And I think Starbucks is a teacher's best friend. So I'm going to make a C shape right over that coffee cup. And then I'll come down with the rest of my line. And this is her hand. So I'm just going to curve it. And that's her hand just holding the coffee cup. On the label here, we can do 2 lines and then maybe just a small little circle there. And I could color that in green. I can make this the tan and relieve the cup white just so it kind of looks a little Starbucksy, but that's entirely up to you. So there's her hand holding her cup. And then over here, I'm going to do another curved line that's going to come down further than this line over here. And this is going to be like her little cardigan or her little sweater. We always have that extra shirt just in case it gets a little too cold in our rooms. And then just over just a little bit, and I'm going to come straight down. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to come straight down. And I just want to be a little bit away here for her shoulders, but this is just going to be the open part of her little cardigan. And I'm going to curve down to the line that I made out here. So I do want it to curve down, and it's going to be a little longer in the back. Then right here, I'm going to go ahead and make a U shape from one end to the other for her neck. So this part would be skin color, and then we would come into her outfit. And then I'm going to come down and in a little bit for maybe a skirt and a diagonal line here. So she's got on a little skirt. She's got her little cardigan here. So I'm going to bring these lines behind her so they would match up behind her. And it looks like she's actually wearing the jacket. Right here, I'm going to curve over into her body, and that would actually be her sleeve. And then I'll come down with a thumb. So just a U shape. That's not quite all the way up. I do want to leave a little bit of a gap between her outfit and her thumb here. And then off of that thumb, you can draw, what is your teacher always holding? Is she always holding papers that she needs to grade? Is she always holding her phone? Is she always holding, oh gosh, a computer? Like her iPad, because maybe she has to get your stuff graded, or she uses that for behavior. Maybe she carries that around for dojo. So go ahead and draw whatever she's always holding. I'm going to have my teacher holding papers because I am an art teacher. So I am always holding papers from one class to the next. So I know what needs to be graded and what I am getting ready to work on next. They're always in my hands. So I'm going to add just a little curved line there. All right, so now that I got her body, I can go back up and add in her hair. So for me, I'm going to make my teacher with some long hair. I'm just going to curve on both sides and come down into her body. So she's got some nice long hair. If your teacher has glasses, this would be a good time. You could add in some glasses or anything else that helps make your teacher look like your teacher. If she never wears a skirt and she always wears pants, maybe you can draw in pants. I'm going to give her a skirt though. I'm going to go straight down from the middle of where the end of her skirt is. So this kind of makes like a T. And then I'm going to go in on both sides at an angle. But I'm not going all the way down. Now down here where this point is, I'm going to make a curve, very small curve that goes down at an angle. I know it looks goofy. It looks right now like she's got no shoes on, just her little naked tiny feet. But we are going to go ahead and go outside of that with kind of a bigger oval at the tip. And that just helps give her like maybe some little flat shoes, something a little bit more comfortable to wear throughout the day. And then I'm going to come back up here to her outfit, and I'm going to go on her little shirt in here, and I'm going to draw a small little rectangle shape with a bigger rectangle underneath it, and that could be her little ID badge, because we always have to have on our little ID badges just in case anything happens. They know that we are staff and we are teachers, and they know who is in charge and who to get a hold of if they need anything. And then I'm going to add in a necklace for her. I don't know, you can make all different necklaces. Maybe your teacher wears a lot of necklaces. Maybe her necklaces have stuff hanging off of them. I'm just going to give her a little chain there. Maybe you add a little design to her outfit. Maybe her little dress here has polka dots. Maybe it's got straight lines on it. So go ahead and give her little outfit, maybe just a little bit of something. Maybe your teacher wears a favorite color or a favorite outfit all the time. Maybe every Friday she wears like a school shirt or something like that. You can draw that on. I'm going to draw a little ground line here. And then just to help make it a little more obvious that it is not like a doctor or somebody, since there's a little badge there, I'm going to draw a desk. So I'm going to draw a skinny rectangle and a diagonal line. Then that diagonal line is going to come over and be parallel with my part up there. And then I'm going to come down with some legs, and I want them to be a little thicker at the desk and a little thinner at the base there. And I should have more than one, but I think one kind of is fine. I think it tells you it's a desk. Or you could even draw a teacher desk here and put an apple on it. That would have been pretty nice. You could write, "I love my teacher." You can leave her a note. You can do anything that you kind of want up and around it. Maybe over here, I might add in a little like whiteboard. Maybe a nice big whiteboard. Maybe she's in the front of the class collecting papers that were homework, and she's getting ready to start class. Maybe everybody's doing their morning work. They just got in. Everybody's getting ready to get started. They're getting settled. They're putting all their stuff in their cubbies. So there's my little teacher. teacher. I feel like she needs a clock on the wall. So let's do a big C shape going off of the paper here. And that'll be the middle of the clock. So this would be the middle. And then maybe I'm gonna get a skinnier marker here to draw in my hands. So maybe it is, let's see, make it really early in the morning. So let's maybe make it like 7. There we go. All right, and then this would be a 6. So this would be a 9. Maybe we put in half of the 12 here. Maybe we draw in part of the 6 going off the paper. There, look at that. Ah, I love it. Okay, now that we have drawn our adorable little teacher, let's go ahead and grab our crayons, our markers, our colored pencils, or our paint, and let's go ahead and add some color to our adorable picture. Look at how cute our adorable little school teacher turned out. I hope that you had fun drawing with me today. Don't forget to appreciate your teachers even though you're not with them. Send them a little email, a note, a card, something to just let them know how much you love all of the hard work that they do during this time and always. And I cannot wait to see you guys again next time. If you had fun doodling, please like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you later. Have a wonderful day. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week, teachers. Goodbye.